I was standing at the altar, about to marry the love of my life, when my maid of honor leaned in and whispered 5 words that destroyed everything. The baby isn't yours, run. The music was playing, 200 people were watching, and my heart just stopped. Let's back up. My name is Mark, and I'd been with Sarah for 3 years. 6 months ago, she told me she was pregnant. I was ecstatic. I worked double shifts at the warehouse just to buy our first home. Sarah's best friend, Jess, was our maid of honor. She always seemed a bit quiet around me, but I thought she was just shy. During the ceremony, while the priest was talking about eternal trust, Jess adjusted Sarah's veil. That's when she leaned toward me. I thought she was fixing my tie. Instead, she dropped the bomb. I looked at Sarah. She looked beautiful, glowing, smiling at me with those perfect eyes. Was she a sociopath? Or was Jess trying to ruin our day because she was jealous? I couldn't just stop the wedding based on a whisper, right? I tried to ignore it. But then, as we were about to exchange rings, I noticed something. Sarah's ex-boyfriend, Tyler, was sitting in the front row. He wasn't on the guest list. He was smirking. My blood went cold. I looked at Jess again. She was pale, shaking her head no. I felt like I was in a nightmare. I stopped the priest mid-sentence. The room went dead silent. You could hear a pin drop. I turned to Jess and said out loud, "Repeat what you just told me." Sarah's face went from a smile to pure terror in half a second. That was my first answer. Sarah started crying, saying Jess was crazy and obsessed with me. She claimed Jess wanted me for herself and was making up lies to steal me at the altar. Half the room started shouting at Jess. My own mother stood up to defend Sarah. I felt like the biggest idiot in the world for listening to a whisper. I apologized to Sarah, took the ring, and was about to slide it on her finger when Tyler, the ex, stood up. He didn't say a word. He just held up his phone and pressed play on a video. The video wasn't what I expected. It wasn't Sarah and Tyler. It was Sarah and my own brother, David. The audio was clear as day. They were laughing about how I was going to pay for a child that belonged to the favorite son. The room exploded. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just took off my tuxedo jacket, handed the ring to the priest, and walked out of my own wedding. Jess followed me out. It turns out she wasn't jealous. She had found the video on David's iPad that morning and couldn't let me throw my life away. 2 years later, Sarah and my brother are broke, and I'm traveling the world with the only person who actually had my back, Jess. We're not dating, but she saved my life that day.